Hello, everybody. This is Catholic Dad, episode number 119. Your name is a badge of honor. Now, you go into this world and you carry your name with you, right? And so, my name's Catholic Dad, but my kids have names of Catholic Dad as well, their last name, of course. And so, when you walk into this world and you carry the name of your father, the last name of your father, just realize you're representing your father, right? And so, so if you have a name of Smith or something like that, and your dad's name is Smith, and then you go out into this world and you do something stupid, or you don't act with honor, you don't act with dignity, you don't act, you do bad things to people, or you sin with other people, just realize that you're actually representing your entire family. And so when I say you go into this world and your name's a badge of honor, I mean it, because you represent all sorts of people, everybody in your family, just based upon your last name. And now, sometimes when my children are acting a little persnickety, and I'm talking about the teenage years, when they start getting a little, rebellious slightly, or, they start acting afraid or non-courageous, or I tell them, listen, you can't call yourself by your last name anymore. Not until you reform your ways and you start acting with honor and dignity and courage, because that name, that represents so much more than just you, and you're going to carry it in this world, and it's going to be a badge of honor. So I want you to lose your last name now until you can reclaim it by acting nobly and righteous. I say that to my kids, and frankly, the couple older kids that I've said it to, I think it usually hits them a little bit, because that means when they act, they represent their father, and they better act. They better treat that name with as a badge of honor, because it is a badge of honor. And I'll tell you something. The number of times in my life when I ran into something that I shouldn't be doing, just thinking about how I would represent the rest of my family, I think it's a strong motivator that if you sit there and you're at the crossroads of life, and there's two clear paths, one's right and one's wrong, and that if you think about it, that my name's a badge of honor and this is going to represent the rest of my family, hopefully it motivates you to make the right decision. And so just to think about it, this is Catholic Dad making you think about it. In your life, if you have children, or if you have a father, if you sit there and you want to disgrace his name, just think about what you're doing. You're disgracing his name. And I would say to you, if you do that and you do it out of intent, you actually have intent to do wrong, realizing that you're disgracing his name, then I would say you're not well formed and you need to work on that. I would also say that you would probably make your father ashamed of you. And now, if that doesn't motivate you, like that, you're representing your father, you have his name's a badge of honor, and you have intent to make the wrong decision, and B, you don't care if he's ashamed of you, I would actually say you're in a very precarious situation as a person coming into this world. That if those two things don't motivate you to do what's right, then you are malformed. You lack the virtues. You're self-centered, and so this is, I guess, for the Catholic kids out there or non-Catholic kids. If your name is not a badge of honor to you, then it means you're malformed. And now, you as a kid, you might say, "Oh, but my dad's a drunk. He screams and yells, so on and so forth." Like everybody can pick out things wrong with their parents, but he's your father, right? And so you have to honor your father, much like Christ honored his father, and you and your mother as well, by the way. And so it doesn't matter if he has a fallen nature. It doesn't matter if he sins. It doesn't matter if you know the dirty details of your father's life. You are still called to honor him. And if you see him not honor his father, that means even more so that you have to honor your father, because you have to make it right, and you have to break that pattern of disrespecting the name, disrespecting the badge of honor. You're the one, like everybody's called to do this, by the way. You're the one to break that. Every family has its craziness. Every family has its wonkiness. And so, well, anyway, so make yourself the one that breaks the craziness. Make yourself the one that acts bigger and better. Make the one that acts yourself the one that acts in virtue. So hopefully you can pass down that badge of honor to other people in your lives, and you can actually genuinely treat it as a badge of honor. So this is Catholic Dad making you think about it. Please like or subscribe or share with your friends if you like the content of these videos. God bless and have a nice night. Thank you.